Hi and welcome, Gemini. This is your Teroscope reading for March the 10th through the 16th, 2014. So first of all, I am not ignoring you. I'm reading every single comment and every single email. I do promise you that. I've been doing a lot of personal readings, and I think by the time I close my eyes tonight, I will hit reading number 70. I'm sure I will. So just to let you know that I'm just really busy right now, and I know Spirit will open up a window where I can connect with you, because that is so vitally important to me. But I am doing a lot of personal readings right now. Thank you very much for your likes and your shares, your favorites. Welcome new subscribers, most definitely. Now, a couple of people brought it to my attention that there is a Tilly Tarot website out there. Okay, I don't have a website, so if you're trying to get a reading from me, the information is down below. You just email me. I send you the information back. I try and keep it very personal. And not to say that Tilly Tarot, they probably do fabulous readings if you get one from there. But if you're expecting to see me on the other side for your reading, that won't happen. I do not have a website, so be aware of that, please. And for those of you waiting personal readings, I am getting to every one of you. I promise. Please have patience with me. I'm moving as fast as I humanly can. Okay? So, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Let's get to your reading, because it's a very exciting reading. I think you have been looking at a lot of hard truths. There's a couple of cards that have come back out, and a couple of cards that kind of lean to last week. And it's kind of funny, because of all the readings I've done this week, the Fool has come out for every one. And I was amazed at first. I'm thinking, oh my gosh, where's the Fool? Because it's just, he shows up in every single reading, and he didn't show up in yours. And then I realized the Fool was in last week's reading. So you guys are already ahead of everybody else in the way to the races. You got the Fool. It was just last week. So that was a very brand new karmic adventure that you will be experiencing. And I see that coming through. And you know, we have the High Priestess as your first card this week, okay? So I think that, you know, as you're looking at those hard truths and whatnot, you know, and I see cards that might even lend to your feeling almost lost and confused about, almost like, are you in sync with everybody else and you know, what I'm telling you in these readings and whatnot? And you are, okay? Take a deep breath and relax, okay? As the week progresses, this card definitely tells me that you are going to be getting a lot of clarity, but more so you're going to be getting a lot of empowerment to start to move forward. Now, I think that this week is mainly still, well, it's a lot of thought yet, and you know, digging out those inner truths. For some reason, you really have a hard path on this one, Gemini, but you know, it's to learn our lessons and to go forward, and but to go forward with a strength and a surety and a courage that you're going to possess, and it's just going to propel you forward. It really is. We have the Ace of Swords. Did we have the Ace of Wands last week? We had an Ace last week. I know that. I don't think it was the Ace of Swords, though. And the Ace of Swords tells me that all the things that you have been thinking about and all the things that you are trying to come to understand, and there is so much happening, I think, in your life, Gemini, you're going to start getting clarity. You're going to start having a new plan of action. I don't see anything really about clearing out old baggage. If anything, you're not dreaming big enough, and I think, you know, the Five of Pentacles, I see this as a portal. And you know, it's your portal that you are going through. And I don't think you're dreaming big enough, or you don't have enough belief in yourself to dream big enough. And really go inward and understand that truth. That is, you know, the more you let your light out, the more people will be attracted to you. The more opportunity will be attracted to you. It's like a moth to flame, for goodness sakes. So as much as I sound like a broken record about revealing your inner truths and hard truths and looking at some things in your life and getting clarity with so much happening, you know, I think you're going to be able to start to implement some changes based on that clarity that you are receiving. And, you know, this portal looks a little on the drab side. And I wouldn't be surprised if we pulled the Three of Pentacles next week, showing that splash of color and how much you've added to your path and to your hopes and your dreams going forward. The Four of Wands definitely talks about firm foundations going forward. So probably last week, if you had the Ace of Wands, I talked very much about envisioning what you wanted your castle to look like, your home to look like, the people surrounding you to look like. And this tells me that, you know, you're getting some firm foundations in place. It's not a castle yet. No, it's not a castle yet. And we don't even have a castle, but there's your castle. Okay, and I almost envision that castle as the thought process of these people. Okay, so whether or not you're in a relationship and you're working towards a goal, or it's a partnership, a work partnership, a boss, a co-worker, associates, friends, family, I think you're gonna get a little bit more of a solid foundation. I really do think so. You know, I think mainly with this card is you really have to look at where there is dissatisfaction in your life, where you're not happy in your life, and how you're going to change it. And I think the universe is really going to give you tools this coming week on how to actually change it. And I know you're sick of this card. I think we've had it for a month straight, the Four of Swords, and it's giving up gratitude, thanking the universe and your God. And, you know, thank them this week a lot for the clarity that's going to be coming through, even if you're not receiving the clarity right now, because it's on its way. Okay, I promise you, the clarity is on its way, and not only the clarity, but the plan of action that you're going to have going forward. So I know we're getting sick of looking at that card, Gemini. I know it. Okay, so I won't even talk to it anymore. Now, with Spirit laid out, the card's completely different. Again, we've got two little side readings here, which is kind of cool. And so on this one, we have the Tower overlapping the Knight of Wands. Okay, so let's talk about this one first. Okay, so now the Tower is really, you know, your inner truth and your beautiful self, your inner child, stepping forward in your light, almost like the phoenix, stepping out of the ashes, flying out of the ashes. You know, look at the flames down there, burning away that negativity, that doubt, that that's holding you back so very much. And the Knight of Wands is saying, give it up to the universe, okay? All your fears right now. There's so much, I think, that's happening in your life, Gemini. And, you know, there's dissatisfaction. I think you're going to be burning that away. I think you're going to start getting a clarity. And not only a clarity, but I think with the Ace of Swords, it's a plan of action going forward. Okay, so the High Priestess is all about intuition and following your gut and letting your light shine. Same as the Tower, letting your light shine. But the Ace of Swords really says that with that clarity, you're going to get a plan of action. You're going to start to know how to go forward. And then we have, on this side, we have the King of Cups and the Star. Okay, and so what beautiful cards. So if you're hoping for love, there's the Ship coming in. Okay, and if you're looking at working on a relationship, definitely you're going to have a lot of power this week behind you. Your goals, your desires, your dreams, your wishes, definitely. But you have to go through self, okay? So digging out those truths and whatnot. I'm so sorry that I have to keep saying that to you. But Spirit is adamant that you need to know that so that you have the clarity. So that when you have the clarity, you can make an action plan and go forward. And I don't think that you're going to make it through the entire week without some part of that starting to materialize into your life. So if you're looking for relationships, very good time. You have a very strong sense of communication, of love. Let that light shine. Let other people be drawn to that light. It's just beautiful. I think it's going to be a very positive week for you. And you know what? This also tells me, these two cards, and then your first card is being the High Priestess, that you need to honor you. Most definitely. And it's right under, they're laid out right under. The High Priestess sits above these two cards, the King of Cups and the Star, which really tells me that you need to honor you. You need to look into yourself and realize all those gifts and talents and that beauty that you have, and you need to apply into your life going forward, and get rid of that self-doubt, okay? That is just your ego. That is just your mind trying to keep you where you are. So try and think positive thoughts. Give it up to the universe. Talk to your spirit guides, your angels, your God. And definitely, I think as you go forward, there's going to be a little bit more of a lightness in your step. I really do. If you have uncertainty in the workplace, get clarity. Okay? Use your communication skills. Use your light in order to get to the bottom of some of that. I don't know why that came in, but somebody out there, you needed that message today. So until next week, please remember, I love you.